And here's Rick and Crystal with the Rick and Crystal Show.
Hey everybody, this is Rick. I haven't done a video in a while. This might be I'm never going to say never, but this might be our last video on arcades. We bought our first one during the lockdowns, I think 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, out at Walmart, Pac-Man for $2.99. And then we got Mortal Kombat for $2.99. And after that, it was on, bought a lot of Arcade1ups. And we bought the Marvel and the Golden Axe and Tempest and Ridge Racer, Golden Tee 3D. Bought the Simpsons, the Terminator. We bought a lot of stuff at games. We bought the digital pinball. Me and Crystal tried to mod the Marvel pinball machine, and it worked for a while. Then it quit working, and we could never get it to work again. And built a Pandora. I got a Pandora computer, built one of those multicades. I've got the At Games Mini behind me with a little USB dongle you put in. It's got thousands of games. And, well, we're done. We're done. That's what I'm saying. I may sell a couple, and I'm going to keep, several, but I think it's over for us. The drive of looking at prices and looking at new models, but it's crazy. Arcade1up wants $600 for Star Wars. They want $750 for Marvel pinball. They're just nuts on these prices. They have the deluxe Pac-Man, the deluxe Mortal Kombat, and etc. Galaga for $4.99. They brought out this stupid new NBA Jam, this slender one that looks like a casino-cade. Yeah, we have the casino-cade. My wife loves it, and she loves her crane we bought back here. We went all in. The lights, the curtains or whatever they're called, the things you hang up. I can't remember the name of them. All the doodads. And I'd look at the prices every day, on Kohl's and Amazon and Arcade1up and eBay and, what else? Target, Best Buy. For a while they had some specials every now and then. You get something marked down to $2.99. Remember that? Around Christmas. I remember the NFL Blitz disaster. But now everything's jacked back up, and Arcade1up's not doing what we want them to do. We wanted the re-release of Burger Time. My wife loves that game, but honestly, if those deluxes were like $350, I would have bought one, but they haven't put out a new pinball machine. They've got the three, the Attack from Mars, Marvel, and Star Wars, and they haven't put anything new in years, and they got rid of John D. And I don't know where they're going, but wherever that train's going, I'm not going to be on it. It's just, I think, I don't know for everybody. I'm just speaking for myself. I think it could have been a fad, a thing during the COVID, lockdown. And it was fun, and we got into the hype, watching Michael B. and P-Dubs and PD7 and Rascal's Basement, Glenn's Retro Show, Kev Gret. Oh God, there's so many of these guys. 19K Fox, Evil Genius Entertainment. I know I'm not getting them all. There's a lot of you guys out there. Bill's Retro Show. I enjoyed him. I like Evil Genius Entertainment. I like that guy. The way he works on stuff in his swimming trunks and a sweatshirt outside, that's how I work on stuff. Usually playing 70s music, when I work on it. But I don't know about you guys, but the luster's gone. The shine is gone. It's, now it's like, you're buying a piece of furniture with a monitor and a PCB in it, we always have to replace the buttons. They're always subpar, the joysticks. Then we put light up buttons in a lot of them. And so you buy these things new, $500 to $750, right? And then you spend money replacing them and doing this. The graphics aren't good. This ain't good. The light up topper things, and I've replaced so many lit up buttons. It's crazy. And I've took them out. I swapped out on my Golden Tee for Sanwa, and my wife's At Games HD Legend pinballs. I put Sanwa buttons in there. But I got a lot of parts in my basement. I got a lot of plastic containers and screens and buttons that I don't know what to do with. But here's the thing. We've got 5 sons and a couple grandkids, and they come over, the grandkids, maybe randomly, but I don't know who this appeals to except people like me. I'm 61. But my problem is I've got arthritis. I've got some other health problems, just a hard life, hard work and everything. But I can't play these games like I used to. And I got tennis elbow, so I haven't been playing my golf game. And we're looking at maybe the Act Games 4K, pinball, but it's 1,500, 2,000, and they don't have all the bugs worked out. I mean, looks really great and all this stuff, but so then we got to rebuy all our games again, all the games we bought on the HD, we have to rebuy for the 4K, and you're looking at $2,000, with a surround sound installation, or 1,500 plus shipping, no free shipping with that games, right? Why would they do that? So, I mean, I'm going to put out more videos, and I apologize for not putting out any sooner, but, life gets you. You have chores and this and that going on in your life. But yeah, now I've got this arcade room full of arcades, which barely gets used, and it's almost like, I don't know, any fad, Pet Rock, or those Ties, Beanie Babies, Cabbage Patch Dolls, any fad you can think of. It's like, wow, it's over. You're like, wow, I don't even know how much money we spend on these things. I really don't want to add the money up. It's frightening, because if you think about it, At Games 4K pinball machine, if you buy it for 1,500 or 2,000 with the installation of the surround sound, shipping, say you're looking at 2,000, 2,100, 2,200 dollars. My God, do you know what you can do with that money? That's a new stove and refrigerator. That's a used car. That's a couple lawnmowers. That's a shopping trip to the mall for clothes. And I mean, that's a big screen TV. That's a couple big screen TVs. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know who they're appealing to, but the prices are too high. I know it's inflation, but no, I'm done. I'm done. They got nothing for me. Arcade1up, they came out with Time Crisis, $750. I mean, they haven't improved their chipset, their board. I mean, it's no. The only way they get me to buy something is to drop the prices or come out with something really exciting, something new. Like even the Atari 50th, and I love Atari. I'm a big Atari fan. It's not the graphics I wanted. I wanted those 70s graphics. They have look at the old 70s stuff, early to mid 70s. It showed people playing sports, and it was like painted, but it was really a cool look. That would have been great, Now they dropped the price on that Atari 50 to like $350. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'm not paying $500 for that thing. How old are these games? 50 years old, 55 years old? I mean, you realize we could buy a PlayStation 5? That's right, we have a PlayStation 4. We have a Switch. We have these games. I mean, we have more games than I could play till the time I die, So, yeah, we're done. We're getting off the Arcade1up train, and, pretty much done with the arcade stuff. I mean, you got to keep in mind they're games. They're games. They're fun, and they look pretty and everything, but they're still games. How many games can you play? And, this is just my opinion. No offense, in my opinion. Are we put here to just spend, half the day playing games? Isn't that what kids do? I mean, I like doing carpentry work around the house. I like, I have to repair this and that. That's just what you do as a homeowner. But I have other interests. It's the political season, and I got a big old 150-inch, projector in the other room. I watch TV shows on, and have TVs everywhere. They're ubiquitous. You got TV in every room almost. So I just wanted to say goodbye, everybody, to the arcade community. It's been a fun ride. I had a good time. I'll still watch you guys, and of course, if these things drop down to $250 or $300 or $199, of course I'm going to buy one. I'll pick one and buy it. But I can't even get her talked into that new pinball machine. It's already got bugs. It's got bugs, flipper lag, whatever. But $1,500. That's nuts. That's nuts. I watched Evil Genius Entertainment. He gave his opinion, and I appreciate it. It's a chipset. It's a high performance and all this and that. But you know, even 1,000 would have been lucky. Okay, we can do this. But remember when they came out with the Killer Instinct Pro for 1,000? Ridiculous. And they haven't done some, and there's still some on eBay for going for 850. You know, they couldn't even do that right. You know, people are, well, we need to put some new buttons in it. No, why? Why would you like buy a new car and then, you know, if you're going to modify it, you know, sure, like a Mustang, yeah, aftermarket. But I mean, every Arcade1up you buy, you have to modify because they didn't do this right or didn't do that right. Simpsons, remember RGT85 Simpsons when he did the review? The player for Homer is just so convoluted, you can't play it right. The buttons and joystick, it's so screwed up. But we just overlook their screw ups, you know. Well, they blew it, you know. They blew it. They dropped John D, and there they are. I just wanted to say that. My dog's already whining. Yeah, the whininest Doberman you ever saw. But have a good one. I'll keep watching you guys, but I'm done with the arcades. Done. See you later.